Hey folks, we're running behind, but I figured I'd jump in here live as Batchewana is just coming into the last 35 seconds of their matchup against the Warriors. And they have a power play opportunity here with about 35 seconds left. An opportunity to tie it up. Don't know any of the folks playing on the ice, but we'll see what happens. I guess we'll warm up a little bit. This is Batchewana versus the Warriors. I'm not sure which division this is. There's probably a few people watching. I think Crystal Kingston's broadcasting. And we'll be up next after this matchup, after the ice is cleaned, for our semifinal A for Garden River Braves U18 Recreation Division, facing off against the Curve Lake Screaming Eagles. Wow, it looks like Batchewana has earned a penalty as well, as one of their players heads into the box. So does not look like they'll have a power play opportunity, but they'll have a face-off down in the Warriors territory, and there it is. Back to the blue line. Long shot there. That's in the glove. That'll be whistled down. This in the as we play through the quarters and semis, there is overtime for tie games. The whistle there, a hand pass, I believe. If someone can give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio, the voice coming through okay. So troubleshoot it before our game. There's Batchewana now with the puck. Batchewana on the near side. They're chopping away at it. We'll get a hand from number 13 to the near side corner, and this is it. Full capacity here in Thornhill. Warriors will move on. Lots of horns. I'm glad I have the noise canceling headset on. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Lets me know that you can hear what I'm saying, and we'll get ready here as the Zamboni will make its round. Again, we're running about 20 plus minutes behind schedule, so we'll just see how things go. We win tonight, we go on to tomorrow. We'll have to see what Curve Lake is going to bring to us, as we will undoubtedly be In it to win it. Thanks for subscribing, folks. Thank you for sharing as well. Appreciate that. Gives everyone an opportunity, family, fans, friends from back home or wherever you might be watching. Should have a good view here from the top row, the Thornhill Community Center. We played our first game here earlier this week. Feels like a lifetime ago. Plenty of time to go get your beverage of choice, your coffee, tea, water, pop, whatever beverages you choose to have, maybe some food, some snacks. So we get ready. And starting to stream in here. Curve Lake Screaming Eagles, I believe is the name of the team, will be facing off in this semifinal. Cute little dog, has his own coat. Our jacket. It looks like we'll be occupying the visitor bench. As I see double Lukes, two Lukes are there, and Bud is walking over as well as Andrew. All right, Zamboni's making its last turn here. We'll be ready to see our Garden River Braves coming out on this side in their whites. And it looks like the Curve Lake Screaming Eagles in the black with red shoulder jerseys. We do have music, but I still don't hear them announcing any of the plays. All right, our Garden River Braves now hitting the ice, semifinal A division for the U18 rec team here. Warm-ups underway. Our Garden River Braves U18 rec division consists of number 2, Isaiah Busno, number 3, Blake Hopkins, number 4, Robbie Lesage, number 77, B-Man Busno, number 8, Cody Wabagwan, number 10, Jared Solomon, number 11, Dason Vincent, number 12, Gunnar Pine, number 13, Everett Vrest, number 14, Brody Marchand, number 15, Logan Michano Bello, number 16, Stephen Wabus, number 17, Liam Gregoire, number 18, Graham Williams, number 19, Jacob Roberti, I almost said. Sorry. And number 30, or number 1, depending on what jersey he's wearing, our goaltender, Ben Bello Jr. We'll be looking forward to this matchup as we get ready here to face off against Curve Lake Screaming Eagles. Looks like they have 2 force. Probably have an equal number of skaters on the Screaming Eagles side. No officials out on the ice yet, so it's still running with some warm-ups. 3 minutes still on the clock. Hasn't moved yet. She will be coming out to officiate our game as we continue with the warm-ups. I always call the folks hanging around the boards the high anxiety parents or high anxiety fans that will need to stand or even walk away when it gets too tense. Standing on this side as well, and on the far corners, also have a number of fans standing around. Plenty of seats in here. Lots of room. You folks get to watch from the luxury of wherever you are. Our coaching staff consists of Bud Williams, Luke Hopkins, Andrew Bello, and Luke Pine. Appreciate everyone's efforts to getting this team together, and our manager, which I always forget to mention, our manager Courtney, for organizing so many things that, fundraisers and such, it gets us here. So greatly appreciate it. Chimiguach for that one. Yeah, looks like Curve Lake has 16 skaters on the bench. One is standing at the bench. Just doing a quick head count here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yep, 16 it looks like. We'll have to give her Garden River. Still no officials out on the ice. And we're running about 25 minutes behind schedule now. You saw our game yesterday again, Missinaibi Masqua, where the officials, after the second period, called the game. Not too sure how I feel about that. And all these teams travel from a great distance, but I think, in terms of the game, Missinaibi being, a little far behind heading into the third period, and they were also behind the schedule, so I think they were looking to make up some time on the schedule. Just, not too sure. I haven't had a look at the rule books, the regulations on this, but just, I guess if I was on the receiving end of that, I might feel a certain way about it. All right, officials are on the ice. Not sure how many games these officials skate. We have lots of folks, lots of games, lots of officials. Big tournament. Hoping our players are able to get some rest between games. This arena's a little chilly, but not like McMeekin chilly. Or sorry, Northern Community Center. It's quite warm now. Yeah, 16 skaters there for Curve Lake Screaming Eagles. As we go through our greeting, both teams demonstrating sportsmanship, which I always say is probably the best to do it at the beginning of the game before, tempers are tested. And it looks like Blake Hopkins will kick this one off. Here we go, folks. Ready for our face-off draw. Face-off draw. Hopkins drops it back. Now up to Stephen Wabus. Stephen Wabus takes the shot. And that one is covered quickly by the Curve Lake goaltender for the whistle. Face-off draw to the right. And Hopkins on that one again. Now back. A long, hard shot there by Isaiah Busno. Goes high past the net. Now back again to the zone. Busno sends it up along the boards. Get a hand there from Everett Vresk. Everett Vresk now tries to get one there, and it's stopped. Liberty now with a pass. Looking for Hopkins on the near side. Curve Lake now with the puck. They take a shot. Oh, a quick shot there will give Curve Lake the first goal here in the first period at 9:17. Cody Wabagwan now will line up for this one. Drives it forward. Jared Solomon on the far side fires that one across, looking for Liam Gregoire. He'll fire that back around to the far side. It'll be out now. That's Jason Vincent. A breakaway, a save there. Another shot, another save, and another one. That one's off the side of the net. Curve Lake is firing a battery of shots. Another save there by Ben Bello Jr. Back into the near side corner. Garden River looking to clear that one, and an attempt there by Logan Michano Busno, and that one will be kept in by Curve Lake. Curve Lake with another shot. Now into the far side. Puck still with Curve Lake on the near side. They center that up front. And now it'll be chipped away. A nice play there by Liam Gregoire. He'll take that across. And Solomon now with a goal. 8-11. Jared Solomon with the first goal for Garden River. We'll tie it up 1-1 here in the first period at 8-11. This is going to be a high-energy game. I can feel it already. Brody Marchand lining up for this face-off. He drives it across. Looking there, Robbie Lesage had it for a moment. It'll come back and around. Marchand will pick that back up. He'll head through, passes it up along, and that'll be stopped at the blue line, but that'll come out. Now, Curve Lake with the puck. They'll take it back in their own zone with a pass there up on the far side. Gunnar Pine sends that up and along. Has a pass there for B-Man Busno. Marchand will dump that one in. Chases after it, pressures. Curve Lake now with the puck. They'll send it along to the near side. B-Man Busno with a pass there. That is picked off. Marchand chasing after it. On the far side, Curve Lake with the puck. They'll head around back behind the net. They set it up front. Back to the blue liner. There's a shot through traffic. That gets deflected wide. That'll be picked up now. Another shot. That's off the back of Robbie Lesage. But it'll clear the zone. As Curve Lake now back and forth. They'll pick that back up in their own zone. Bit of a quick line change here. Marchand picks that pass up. Marchand now looks back. We'll send it to Blake Hopkins. Hopkins with the puck. Hopkins trying to cut an angle there. He is forced into the near side corner. Back and around. He'll set it up front. That'll be picked up. And it'll get fired along for an icing call. Face-off draw now in Curve Lake's territory to the left of the Screaming Eagles as Blake Hopkins lines up for that one. Hopkins with the puck. He has it taken away. Curve Lake now moving through the middle. Liberty chopping away at that one. Has a pass there to Stephen Waboose up to Blake Hopkins. Hopkins on the near side. He forced in, and Waboose will pick that one up in the near side corner. Waboose with the puck. Has it up front. An opportunity there. And the Screaming Eagles quick to defend. We'll send that one back out. Let's see, Busno to Jacob Liberty. The pass there to Everett Fresk. To Hopkins. Everett Fresk now. Heads around, and there's a shot. Ooh, a hard angle there. As the net will come off of his post, they'll be whistled down. No goal. Play is stopped as Cody Wabagwan lines up for this one. Now back and around. Shot there. Jason Vincent trying to clear it. There's a wide shot by Curve Lake. Curve Lake now with the puck on the far side. Another shot there. And Logan Michano Bello will send that one. That one comes back from. There's another shot. Oh, and a great save there by Ben Bello Jr. We're still tied at 5:21 here in the first period. We'll see a face-off draw to the right of Ben Bello Jr. And that is won by Curve Lake. Curve Lake now with the puck in behind. They'll set it up, trying to set it up front. We'll get to the far side. Bit of a tussle there. As Logan Michano Bello is able to clear it. That'll be picked up by Cody Wabagwan. Wabagwan now on the far side into the corner, digging in. We'll get a hand from Jared Solomon. Solomon now sends it back. A hard shot there from Logan Michano-Bello, and that one is stopped. Back in the middle here in the neutral zone. Both teams still battling for the puck. Curve Lake now comes up with it. They'll send that one. That'll be stopped. Back and around to the far side. Another shot there. That one's stopped through traffic. As Garden River will come up with it. Jared Solomon now heading into the far side. Tries to cut around back behind. Lots of traffic. And that'll be taken away. So that is sent along to the far side now into the neutral zone. Curve Lake with the puck. Passes it across to the near side. And that will be Brody Marchand. We'll clear that one. Will be batted down there in the neutral zone by Curve Lake. They'll chop around. Gunnar Pine sends it along the boards. Brody Marchand chasing after. We'll go up now with Jared Solomon. Marchand moving some little stick work there. Marchand still holding it. Tries to center it. Looking for the pass there. It'll be kept in by Graham Williams. Brody Marchand picks it up now on the far side. He sends it back across, hoping to get that to Jared Solomon, and that pass is picked off as Curve Lake now comes back with it. Stopped there by Gunnar Pine. Marchand picks it up again with a pass. In behind B-Man Buzno. Now moving it up is Robbie Lesage. He'll chase after that one. As that'll go. Oh, and an opportunity here to break away. Oh, and a goal. As Curve Lake will find their second goal in the first period at 3 minutes. Curve Lake will take the lead here in the first period with their second goal. Face-off draw. Hopkins takes that one. Stephen Wabus trying to send that one back. He'll go in there. He'll pick it up in his own zone on the far side through the neutral zone now. Still on the far side. Wabus tries to cut through and will lose an edge. Jacob Liberty there. Oh, and a hard one-timer. I think from Everett Vresk. And that goes a bit wide. As Curve Lake now with the puck, they'll head up. They'll be stopped there in the near side corner. Puck will come up. Everett Vresk now moving through on the near side. That puck will go high. That'll hit the safety netting. It'll be whistled down. Face-off draw down in Curve Lake, Screaming Eagles territory. Blake Hopkins lines up for this one, drives it to the near side wall. Curve Lake will fire it to the far side. Quickly there is Logan Michano-Bello. He tries to center that one, and that'll come back. Hopkins now back in the near side corner, trying to center that one as well. And Curve Lake fires that back in. Hopkins still chasing after it. Curve Lake comes up with it. Everett Vresk stops. He turns, fires, keeps it in. And Hopkins again, now getting a hand from, I believe, might have been Stephen Wabus. There's a puck now with Curve Lake down the middle. Garden River defending, a pass there to Hopkins. Hopkins with a long pass across. Everett Vresk, he winds up, takes the shot. And that one goes into the near side corner. I'll come back all the way into the neutral zone now with Curve Lake moving it up. Curve Lake now attacking on the far side. Logan Michano-Bello defending. Curve Lake still with the puck, looking to center. It'll come back to the blue line. It'll come out now as Everett Vresk picks that one up, passing it across. A shot there and a save. A good effort. Good effort there by Jared Solomon on that play. Textbook pass. And a penalty being assessed to Stephen Wabus with 48 seconds left. This will give Curve Lake Screaming Eagles their first power play of this matchup. Face-off draw. Curve Lake with the puck. They'll send it back and around. Then Bello Jr., there's the shot. That one goes wide into the near side corner. Back and across to the front. Gunnar Pine sends it up along the boards. That'll be stopped there by Curve Lake. Oh, and a wind up on a one-timer. And it fanned on that one. As they'll come back now into the neutral zone. Curve Lake will pick that one back up. They're on the power play. Garden Rivers in a penalty kill here. Cody Wabagwan with the puck. Sends it along the boards. We'll clear it. We'll send it all the way back as we are about 4 seconds out from the end of this period. And that is the end of the period. The score at the end of the first, 2-1. Curve Lake Screaming Eagles leading. And a penalty late in the first period. We'll see us with a 1 minute and 11 second penalty kill coming into the second period. Brody Marchand will be lining up for this face-off as we head into the second period with a penalty kill. 1 minute 11 seconds face-off draw. He'll send that back along. That'll be fired up along the boards. That'll be dumped into Curve Lake's territory. Curve Lake will pick that one up now on the near side, skating through the zone, cutting through the left. That'll be stopped there. Curve Lake now with the puck, passing it along. Still now on the left, on the near side. A shot there, that one goes wide. We'll end up back on the far side with another shot through. And now a hard shot there, attempting to clear it. Will be stopped, and another shot, and that'll be chipped away. And B-Man Busno now trying to clear it. He gets it out. Busno with the puck. We'll dump that one in. 24 seconds left on Stephen Wabus's penalty. Marchand picks that pass up in the middle of the neutral zone. Comes back, and we'll fire and dump that one in as well. With about 10 seconds left in the Garden River penalty. Curve Lake Screaming Eagles now moving up through their own zone on the near side through the neutral zone. And a shot there, and that one is saved. Backing around. Curve Lake keeping it in. And now we're back at full strength. It's a long pass there as Wabus picks it up, heads to the net, takes the shot, and that one is stopped by the Curve Lake Screaming Eagles goaltender. Very close game. Both teams seem to be fairly matched, well matched. 8:32, and the score 2-1 as Curve Lake Screaming Eagles are leading here in the second period. Blake Hopkins will line up for this face-off. They'll drive it to the wall. There's a quick shot there by Everett Vresk. And that is stopped through traffic as Curve Lake now moves it through the neutral zone on the far side. They'll turn and send it back. Now still on the far side, backing around to the near side. Both teams trying to get it, and it looks like Garden River battling for it. Looks like Hopkins battling for it, and still passing it up. That'll clear the, that won't clear the zone. That goes back in there. Hopkins with a pass, intending that one for Stephen Wabus. Will get sent back. Wabus now with a pass, intending that one for Everbrest, and that is picked off as Curve Lake comes back with it. They'll send it in to the far side, in, back and around. Oh, just tries a hard angled shot there. And Ben Bello Jr. will stop that one. Face-off draw to the right of Ben Bello Jr. That one was taken by Cody Wabagwan. That's sent across to the far side. Curve Lake with a shot through. And that is deflected. We'll head to the near side. And they'll be passed back with an opportunity here as we see Wabagwan getting cut off. Jared Solomon keeps it in with a pass there, looking for Gregoire. Curve Lake with the puck in their own zone. Wabagwan trying to get something going here. Curve Lake comes up with it. They'll move it through the neutral zone on the near side. They'll take a shot. That is wide. Still with the puck. Curve Lake skates around, takes a hard angled shot, and that goes wide. Another shot there is deflected. Up front. It'll come out of the zone. We'll give a breather here as Dason Vincent will pass that along. Back and across to Logan Machano. Bello. Logan Machano Bello now battling for it. Back behind his net. He comes up with it. He sends it up along the near side. And that'll be Jared Solomon. Solomon now comes up with it. The pass there to Wabagwan at the blue line. They'll send that in. We'll go to the far side. And Liam Gregoire battling for it as well. Curve Lake now with the puck, moving it through the neutral zone. They'll cut through the middle. Now coming up front, coming back and around. And that is stopped for the save. .556 in the second period. The score on the board, 2-1. Curve Lake Screaming Eagles leading here against the Garden River Braves. Face-off draw to the left of Ben Bello. Curve Lake wins the draw. They take a shot. There's the rebound. And that one goes high. And will be whistled down. Face-off draw again to the left of Ben Bello Jr. Brody Marchand fires that high along the wall. That'll be stopped at the blue line by Curve Lake. Curve Lake with the puck. They'll take a shot. That goes wide. Now picked up by Curve Lake in behind to the near side. They take a shot again. And Bello will dive on that one to cover it. Clock is still running. The time kept running. See if they'll adjust it. Well, they'll hold it. They'll hold it for a few seconds as we take a face-off there. Quick hard shot saved there by Ben Bello Jr. Curve Lake with another shot. That one's off of Gunner Pine. Now Brody Marchand fires that along. Looking for Robbie Lesage to clear it. Marchand back in. We're at 5 minutes exactly now. Another shot and another save. Oh, a loose puck. Oh, that was a close one. And that'll come back. That'll be a shot that goes wide. Curve Lake still pushing on this. Another shot there. Back to the point. At the blue line. A shot through traffic. That goes wide. Robbie Lesage will fire that one hard, and that'll go all the way. That'll end up being an icing call, but we'll get the break they need to do the line change. 4:28 in the second period. Curve Lake still leads 2-1. Still lots of hockey here. Both teams firing at each other's goaltenders. Face-off draw to the left of Ben Bella Jr. Curve Lake comes up with that one. Now clear. Oh, not cleared. Kept in. It'll be fired. Back and around. Jacob Liberty will send that one up, and now Hopkins will find it. Hopkins up front. Oh, and a shot attempt there by Stephen Wabus is denied. Nice play. 4:07. Face-off draw down in Curve Lake Screaming Eagles territory to the left of the Screaming Eagles goaltender, and GR comes up with it. There's a quick shot there by Everett Vrest. That goes wide. Back around, Curve Lake with the puck. They move it up with a pass there to the far side in the neutral zone. Passing it across, that's picked off. And we'll see Everett Vrest now with a quick shot. That goes over the head. Backing around, centering attempt. And no score, it's whistled down. Not for lack of effort here, lots of opportunities. We'll see a face-off now in Curve Lake's territory to the right of the Screaming Eagles goaltender. Blake Hopkins lining up for this one. 3:43 left in the second period. Face-off draw. Garden River wins the draw. There's the shot! Oh, and it bounces high and around, back around to the front. And Jacob Liberty will send that back along to the near side. We'll get a hand there from Stephen Wabus. Curve Lake with it. Jacob Liberty will fire that one. That'll be batted down by Curve Lake at the blue line. They'll come in on the far side. Now skating around behind. Onto the near side. Stephen Wabus digging in. As is Hopkins. Curve Lake comes up with it. They head to the net. That'll be whistled down. As the net came off the posts. Another line change and 3 minutes exactly left in the second period. Garden River trailing 2-1. Face-off draw. Curve Lake with a quick shot. That ends up in the near side corner. Curve Lake still looking to center up front. There's a shot. That rebounds out. Curve Lake picks that one up again. Up front, looking to set it in. Another shot there on that rebound, and they will find the back of the net on that one at 2:42. The Curve Lake Screaming Eagles will take a 3-1 lead here in the second period. Face-off draw. Cody Wabagwan lining up for that one. Drives it forward. Liam Gregoire chasing it down. Heads into the net. Cuts in front. Gets cut off there. It'll come back to the blue line, and that'll be fired in there by Dason Vincent. Up front. Another opportunity. Gregoire holding on to it. Tries to set it up front. Chopping away at it, and there is the whistle. Face-off draw will be down in Curve Lake's territory. Cody Wabagwan lining up for that one. Curve Lake comes up with it. They'll fire it along to the near side. It'll get through. Curve Lake now with the puck. Backing around to the near side corner. They'll come back with it. Backing around, that'll be fired along to back to the near side corner. Looks like Curve Lake will be there first. They'll send it back to the far side. As Liam Gregoire now with a pass looking for Jared Solomon just in behind him. And now Cody Wabagwan with the puck on the near side. He'll go down. Be no call on that one. Gregoire now turns and sends it back into the near side corner. And Jared Solomon battling for that one. They'll come up with Curve Lake moving it out of their zone. And it'll be picked off there as they move it along now. A hard shot there. That goes wide. Back to the far side. Into the far side corner as Liam Gregoire now lines up a pass. Finds it. Solomon not able to hold on. Will get tripped up and a penalty there. Might be holding. Garden River will get their first power play opportunity here at 1:07 left in the second period as they trail 3-1. Blake Hopkins lines up for this face-off draw. Drives it to the wall. That'll get out. A race is on now as Curve Lake is there first. And they get the goal on a breakaway. (4-1). Shorthanded goal for Curve Lake Screaming Eagles. Garden River's going to have a bit of work ahead of them now. They're still in the power play. There's still a minute and 52 seconds left here. Face-off draw. Garden River comes up with it. Pass back. It'll be cleared by Curve Lake. It'll go all the way back. Liam Gregoire will pick that up. Fires it along. Jared Solomon with a pass there to Everett Vrest. Everett Vrest now leaning into it. Into the near side corner. Will be a penalty there as Everett Vrest heads in to the bench or to the penalty box. Charging. We'll even it back up here. 31 seconds left in the second period. 1:25 left. There's the quick shot off of the face-off, and Curve Lake able to capitalize once again. 5-1 is the score. 27 seconds left. Marchand with the face-off. Curve Lake comes up with it. Curve Lake on the far side. Still with the puck. A pass there to Jared Solomon. Jared Solomon will drop back. We'll look for Marchand. That's just in behind him as Curve Lake now comes up with it. Curve Lake with the puck up front as the period ends. Couple tough breaks there in that second period for Garden River as they are now facing a 5-1 score with Curve Lake leading. Still got a whole period of hockey here. But we'll be continuing on with two penalties, one on each side. 53 seconds left on the Curve Lake penalty, which will give them the power play opportunity for 30-odd seconds, 30-some-odd seconds. Cody Wabagwan lines up for this one as we start the third period. Now Curve Lake again with the puck. They'll be moving it up. There's another shot and another goal. 9:53. Curve Lake 6-1. And I think they're going to continue to roll the time. There'll be no more stop time here as there's a 5-point deficit. Face-off draw. Liam Gregoire cuts through the middle, battling traffic. Back to the point, a quick hard shot there by Cody Wabagwan. That is stopped. Gunnar Pine will send it up, looking for Liam Gregoire. 14 seconds left in the penalty for Curve Lake. They'll have the power play advantage. As Curve Lake now with a shot, that one goes wide. He's picked up by Logan Michano-Bello. He fires that along the near side. That'll be picked off there in the middle of the neutral zone by Curve Lake. They're now in the power play with the man advantage. Batted it down. Still there, Curve Lake with the puck. They'll pass across to the far side. Takes the shot, a save there. Another shot, another save, and that'll be quickly covered by Ben Bello Jr. as Curve Lake getting a penalty there. Everett Vrest's penalty is ended, but he's still sitting in the box. Officials still having a conversation here. Not too sure what's going on. Lost a good minute there. Face-off draw. Now to the left of Ben Bello Jr. There's a opportunity now as Everett Vrest out of the penalty box. Oh, he'll be stopped there. Good chance there, but not unfortunately unable to capitalize on it. That puck will come all the way back here. Now back in the middle. Curve Lake holding on to it. 6 minutes, 4 seconds left in this game. Garden River digging in here on the corner. They'll be fired around. Back. Another hard shot there. That one is stopped by Curve Lake. Backing around. Opportunity there. Solomon trying to set something up. Solomon with the puck. Still on the near side. Sends it back to Hopkins. Hopkins now sets it up front. Gregoire races in after it. He'll chop down on that one. He'll keep it in. It'll be picked up there by Stephen Wabus. And a hard angled shot there by Everett Rest. He chops away at that one as well. That'll come all the way back. And it'll be frozen there as the clock continues to run. Getting, I guess, a much needed line change here. 5 minutes and counting. 6-1 is the score. Garden River Braves. Time is starting to run out for them. The face-off draw will be to the right of Ben Bello Jr. Curve Lake wins the draw. They'll send it back in behind. So Graham Williams will chop away at that one. Brody Marchand picks it up now. Marchand with the puck. Marchand with a long pass there. Intending that one for B-Man Busno. That'll be called icing. Face-off draw once again. Well, once will be to the right of Ben Bello Jr. Brody Marchand lines up for this one. Drops it back. It's up front now. Garden River with a shot there along the boards on the near side. We'll send it in. We'll get another icing call. Three minutes, 29 seconds. This face-off will be to the left of Ben Bello Jr. It's driven back into the near side corner. Curve Lake with the puck. Marchand looks for it. He finds it. He moves it up now. Down through the... Drops back with it. Fires it along the boards. Fired along there by Robbie Lesage. Curve Lake comes up with it. Marchand chopping away at it as well. And Graham Williams getting a stick on that one. Backing around. Isaiah Busno sends it along to the near side. That pass is cut off. 2 minutes, 34 seconds left. Busno will fire that one up forward. Back in around. Robbie Lesage trying to stop that one. Curve Lake with the puck. They'll send that one up. A much slower pace here as we're about 2 minutes out of the end of this matchup. Score on the board, 6-1. Curve Lake, Screaming Eagles. Looking like they'll take this one. They'll move up along. That'll be sent back. Gunnar Pine blocking that one. Liberty with a bit of a bump there. Gunnar Pine looks for it. Now moving it up is Liam Gregoire. He passes across. There's a shot. 1:23 left. Solomon up front. That'll be covered. A little bit of shoving. Oh, a lot of shoving going on there. And some hits now. As we knew, the tensions were high. And there's some punches being thrown. Some fighting going on here. Absolutely. Frustration. Solomon will get up. Liberty involved in that one, as well as a few other folks. Still some shoving and words there. Jacob Liberty. That'll be the end of it. Well, folks, this is the way it ends. Still some words being exchanged at the bench over here. Oh, now some trouble. It's officials in the mix as well, trying to break it up. It looks like Stephen Wabus in there. Well, it did not end as we hoped. And the tensions were high. Both teams. So wondering if there'll be any sanctions against anyone. Anyway, folks, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Appreciate all the good comments. Safe travels. We'll see you back again at some point. As the tempers are flaring here as well in the stands, but I'm not going to film that. As we get ready for our next matchup, I'll bid you good night, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next game.